Hello, everybody. So today is day four. Hello, everybody. Today we're gonna talk about sales and consultative sales when it comes to selling your high ticket offer. So a little bit of a recap what we went through 3 days, previous 3 days. So we started with why it is why LinkedIn is one of the fastest and actually profitable in my opinion platforms to actually sell your high ticket offer. So we started with that. So after that, we talked about how to do social selling, how to do social selling, how to create a messaging. After that, yesterday we were talking about the step-by-step framework, how to actually sell high ticket offer and how to combine LinkedIn and how to combine YouTube. So, and I also have a guest on my show today, Donovan. So, Donovan, feel free to come on video. So it's just gonna be like our conversation. Welcome, Donovan. Hello, nice to see you.
Hello.
Well, today we like actually I really don't want our session today to be like just a monologue. I want to have a conversation. So everybody on like first of all, if you are on LinkedIn, come hang out with us on Zoom. I just dropped Zoom link in the comments. So come on Zoom. I want to have a conversation with you. So people on Instagram, I see people on Instagram also watching. Like first of all, we're gonna talk about sales, and when it comes to high ticket sales, one of the most important things to know it is what is a buying cycle. Drop in the comments. Do you know what a buying cycle is? Do you know? Yes or no? Say yes or no. Do you know what a buying cycle is? And I think we have Justin here as well on Zoom. So let me know if you know what a buying cycle is. Donovan, do you know what the cycle is? No, I will
No,
explain it.
I don't think we went over that.
Okay. Oh, listen. Like I told y'all, it's gonna be educational session. So, and by the way, if you are on Instagram in one of my stories, I don't know like if you can look at my stories if I'm live. You probably can, but on LinkedIn for sure. You can join me on Zoom. So, a buying cycle is when people. It's a period of time from when people just saw you, right? Like got introduced to you until the moment they bought from you. This is a buying cycle. So, and why it is important? Because a lot of entrepreneurs, especially at the beginning, they're jumping off the cliff and they say, "My offer is not selling. Nothing is working." Like, baby, no, your messaging is good. You know who you're working with, but people don't know you. And at the beginning, your buying cycle can be a very large buying cycle. Also, different like and normally with a highly sophisticated audience, and when we're talking about offers, anything from $2,500 to $12,000 and more, we are dealing with a higher sophisticated buyer. And normally people need a little bit more time to actually process and actually decide like how if they want to move forward. And this is where the levels of awareness are very, very important. And Donovan, I don't know. I'm not sure if we went through content seasons with you, but in the next session, we're going to talk about content seasons because it will shorten your buying cycle. You're already doing content seasons, so you're doing live streams, you are announcing your live streams, you're posting a lot of nurturing posts about your community, what you do. Like you're already doing content seasons, so it's not like something that you haven't done before and I'm dropping new information. It's more so like organizing and making your content seasonal, right?
Sure.
So like that's what we're talking about. So and another thing is that is really important. Know why people buy from you. So market research, like why people don't buy from you. It's more so like it is important a piece of information. They probably don't trust you. They probably don't see the value, or you're probably talking to the wrong people if nobody can afford your services. You have to elevate your marketing. You have to elevate your who are you focusing. All right. Listen, we have full house in like on Zoom. We have a party. Keisha joining. Donovan is here. Like we're gonna have a party, y'all. We're gonna have a party today. Welcome. So I was talking about buy and cycle. So and the buy and cycle is a period of time between when people just got introduced to you, like they just like I just got to know Donovan. Okay, like Donovan is a mentor in tech space, right?
Web
And
development.
yeah, front end development, yes.
Yes.
And I'm considering front end development, and I just introduced to Donovan, and from the moment I got introduced to Donovan till the moment I like, Donovan, shut up and take my money. This is the buying cycle. So simply put, this is the buying cycle. Donovan, I would like to ask you, what
Hmm.
is your typical buying cycle? Because like I know we started with like Donovan was on the show before. He an amazing mentor, and he built an amazing business. I'm so proud of you. And he's not just like an entrepreneur, he's not just selling high ticket mentorship offers. He is a thought leader in front end development space and in tech space. Like what I was telling my career coaching clients, if you want to know how good looks like be like Donovan. So, Donovan, what is your typical buying cycle looks like on average?
On average, I would say typically when I do my live stream. So, for example, my first launch I did that you guided me through, Eugene, I got like two buyers, like offer up. Like, I think one of them was even after my first live stream. I did my second buyer, which at that point I was booked because working full time. And then, like, my second one, when I did the one where I resonated with another viewer who said that it took him a couple of years to get into development, like I did. And I did a live stream about that. And I talked about my story, my background, my origin story on how I got into development. I was a self-taught developer. He said that resonated with him. And he messaged me maybe the next day about like, hey, I want to hire you as a mentor. Like, what is your cost? Like, and so I remember, Eugene, I took a screenshot on my phone and I posted on the Slack chat. I'm like, Eugene, I think I got another buyer. I think I got another buyer. Wish me luck. And so I was really like, I felt like the adrenaline rush. So I'm like, okay, let me see. And so talked to him. We had a chat. I went through the whole like processing flow, getting to know his character, his aspirations, the same thing you did to me, and just writing everything down, and everything started to click. And I told him, I gave him my pitch. It's like, hey, this is how much it is. And he was like, yeah, let's do it. I'm like, oh,
Okay.
okay, sweet.
Yeah, yeah. So I think I have something in the chat, like Zoom party, like Jesse said, Zoom party. Yes, Zoom party. Like, by the way, if you're not on Zoom, join us on Zoom. It's really like Zoom party. And like Donovan and I don't have to be only two people who are talking to each other on the Zoom. So Jesse, you can totally join us and talk to us too. So like this is absolutely chill. And this is like this is your preview, right? Like this is what's going on in my coaching program because normally around this time, we do like a coaching call, and this is very laid back and also very focused, right? We bring questions, we share with the wins, and we talk about strategy. So like this is what is going on inside of the program. And plus, I was doing this, like Donovan is actually a part of the cohort that I was doing one-on-one coaching with. But it's going to be it's going to be Donovan, like it's going to be other entrepreneurs, and this is where you can form relationships. Because also, and like the other reason why I decided to go with the group format, because wealth is created by collaborations. Because I want you to succeed. I want you to build your generational wealth. I want you to build businesses, but you can't do it in isolation. Like, for example, like you can learn something from another my client, right? Like from in terms of the brand strategy perspective, right? And she can learn something from you in terms of the mentorship, and you can exchange like like, you can really exchange powerful partnerships, because you can like I don't know, like you can provide consulting services for somebody as a like front end developer for somebody who is running their like beauty store, so they don't have to hire third party agency. They can just do like consulting with you. Or maybe like there are entrepreneurs who would like to learn front end development from you, so they don't have to hire like third party um developers, so they can build their website. So like it, and there's so many ways y'all can collaborate, and this is why I'm putting together in a group. So another thing that is important in your in high ticket sales, yes, you have to know your buying cycle. And I promise you, we're going to talk about the challenger sale model. And the challenger sale model, one of the most important things about challenger sale model is you teach for differentiation. And that one you remember from our sales training, that I say, hey, like teach for differentiation. It's not about coaching, right? It's not about like telling them, okay, this is how you do front end development, but this is rather about like you teaching them uh about their situation. And really, like with you, like we really practice to run the really financial projections, why it is important for them to get into front end development, how much money they're going to make, how much money they're making right now, and we are educating for them for differentiation. And another thing with the challenger sale model is to take control over conversation. And overall, if you are a mentor, if you are making difference, you got to challenge people. This is the like this the and I do it with y'all all the time, because like, I always ask you really difficult questions, like what is your owner intent? Like what do you want to go with your business? Is it a side hustle, or is it your empire, or is it something in between? Are you building a business where you just a solopreneur and you're happy just with 200K per year, and you're going to maintain that status quo? Or are you going to grow to like half billion, $1 million? Like there's no right or wrong answers. It's just like what you're gonna do. Like you like, but you gotta let me know now, right? Or like you gotta have some sort of direction now. So this is what I'd say, teach for differentiation. And also, um, when it comes to sales, right? A lot of entrepreneurs also scared of sales, right? Skills of sales conversation. But this is serving. I just realized I am not sharing my screen, and that's all right. Technology, like what, like why is he just Donovan? And like I'm looking at my deck, and I'm looking at my deck, and um mm, don't know why I'm not seeing slides. Donovan, can you see my slides? Because like Zoom
Yes, I
has
can,
changed.
Eugene.
All right.
You're
That's
good.
cool. All right. Yeah, yeah, all right. So, another thing is important to understand, that sales and serving, first of all, but also your sales starts from the moment people consume your content. Like your sales starts from the moment people start consuming your content. This is really essential to understand. And this is why I say, hey, like you have to know crystal clear who you're talking to. You have to know your content seasons. You have to like you have to do it right. So, and this is why it is important to really lead your question, lead your people through the levels of awareness. So, in general, right, when we talk about content, short videos, they're excellent for lead generation. So, let me take a commercial break here for a little bit for LinkedIn specifically. LinkedIn just started rolling out the video tab. Why it is important? Why it is important for everybody? Because right now we know that platform prioritizes short video content. So I have created a bunch of video content even before, so I can appear on the video tab. And also it's an excellent way to generate leads. And it's an excellent way to provide problem unaware content through your short video. Yes, Donovan.
No, I was just curious, like, when did this feature get rolled out? Was this just like recently, a few days ago?
Yes, it was actually A/B test for a long time.
Huh.
Well, for a
Interesting.
couple of months, and now they're like rolling out in cohorts.
Hmm.
So I know Justin is doing a lot of videos. So this is the time. This is and listen. How can you do like a short video, right? Short. What is a short video? A short video, it is anything short video is anything like within like 60 minutes or a minute and a half. I would advise you, Donovan, and everybody else to do like to do 60-minute video like within a minute, so because you can reuse as shorts. Justin, did you raise your hand?
I did. I was just curious because I do kind of longer form videos. And so is this going to really kind of influence, how do I want to ask this? Should I make that more of a priority? Is that going to diminish like how the traffic of my longer videos go?
Well, on specifically on YouTube, right? Like I see tremendous success with short form video, right? But here's the thing. You should prioritize that. Absolutely. You should have both. You should have long format video and short format video. Like you can have both. But because you also might have two audiences, you will have people who will watch your short content video because right now it is a trend. Like there are customers I know my past clients who never watch my live streams. They do not have time to watch my live streams. So but they do watch my short format video because like and you probably notice everybody that like my short format videos there like there's a certain theme, right? If you watch like okay, like link in YouTube, how I started business, this is how sales work, this is your messaging, and boom, come to my masterclass next week. Yes, Donovan, what questions you have?
No, I just find this fascinating. So, is there like a certain limit to the video tab? So, for example, is it like just short videos, live streams, or is that like separate, or are they
I
going to be
think it is a
combined?
short videos.
Short videos, okay.
So how really on how Instagram really is working right now. So the live stream is a live event. And like a video, a separate video, it is like or a short format video is like it is a video. I like I think LinkedIn is a little bit clunky with that. And personally, I think they should define what is really a short format video because like on YouTube, if it is like 61 seconds, it is a long format video. It is no longer short. Which is, you know, like in my books, like 61 second, it's not like it's still short form video. It's just like on YouTube, it will be processed differently and presented differently, and it will hurt you in terms of algorithms. So if you do a video, you should do like at least between 5 to 12 minutes video, like in my opinion. So, and also you should play around between, like your 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour video versus like 10 minutes video. Yes, Justin.
And you'll have to forgive me. I've been hiding in a cave. For how many like videos would you suggest, or like shorts, like releasing each with, like, do you do it like per week, per day? Like, how does that look?
So I release, so it depends. So I release short videos every day, for 5 times a week. And it's based on my content seasons. So like in seeding, I release 5 seeding videos between, but you can make anywhere from, like, depends, like, or for, let's say you utilize a YouTube, right? You can use 2 shorts, 1 live stream. You can do that. If you're not like, as you're preparing for your selling cycle, for your launch, you can do 2 shorts, 1 live stream. You don't have to go crazy like I do, like, I don't know, like 5, 7 shorts or 5, 7
Mhm.
videos. So you can make it a little bit like a little bit more, but like a little less. And it's not about quantity, it's about quality, because right now people are really overwhelmed with content. So, and if you produce not high quality content, not as well as you could, I'd rather you not post that, because again, sales starts with your content. Sales starts with your content. Any other questions? Like, I like that we have this little Q&A about, like, we're talking about high ticket sales, by the way. So, and I think content and sales, they really, really tie together really tightly. So, and I'm glad that we're having this conversation, because a lot of people possibly have similar questions, or similar struggles. So, um, uh, what I was gonna say, yeah, any other questions?
Yeah, well, I have one comment. And Eugene, this is actually you actually I think some of the interactions you had on LinkedIn actually helped me with this, but there's this one guy I follow called I want to say Denny Valacino.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know him, but he does like a lot of video content. And I
Oh,
guess you
yeah,
follow
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He's so I started following him and then picking up some of his stuff. And I find it fascinating how he just put out content. He did this one challenge where he posted like I think 60 videos like every day consecutively. And
Yeah,
then he
yeah,
just
yeah.
like built
60,
this
yeah.
like really interesting content. So now he's a thought leader on like putting out videos, and he basically encouraged people to like get content out there and put out videos. So his content has been really really great, as long as also with yours as well. So I just find it like inspiring, like how y'all are like on similar wavelengths when it comes to like
Yeah.
content and all that video content.
Yeah, Danny and I, we provide different services. Like, Justin said that's aggressive. Danny and I, we provide different services. I provide more so like coaching, right? And Danny provides more so like done for you. And that's I like I do done for you services on them very sparingly, and it only when it comes to LinkedIn specifically, and like I do help with video, like with putting together video content. But it's a totally different price than my coaching program. So, I wanted to also, since we have you, Donovan, um what is your and we already talked about it before, but what is your experience working with me? So, and I know our 6 months, like really next month is our 6 months, and I would like to have you longer, and I would like to continue, because I think we just scratched the surface, right? We, like, your program sold out. but like there's so much to learn for us, like email marketing, and really like elevate the sophistication of your offer. So can you share with you what is your whole experience been working with me?
It's been great. Again, probably repeat myself at this point, but when I started off in the beginning, when I was doing like mentorship through another platform for cheap, I only had maybe like one or two sales, and it was like for like $20 for like I think 30 minutes or an hour or something like that. And I didn't know like the value of that, or I just didn't know how to sell. I didn't know how to pitch myself. And even on that platform, I just didn't know marketing. I didn't know how to market. I didn't know how to just put myself out there. I think I made one post saying like, "Hey, I do $20 type coaching. Here's the link." And then I just never touched it because I was really, I don't know, I was self-conscious and didn't have that confidence in like what I was speaking for. And so I met you, Eugene, or you either code messaged me. It was it was December or January. You either, I want to say it's December. You code messaged me and just reached out and say, "Hey, let's connect." Yeah, I forgot exactly what you said, so I'm paraphrasing, but you just reached out and you seemed genuine. So we talked, and what really triggered me is me going to one of your live streams, and it was actually two. Was it? I think the what's the vocal ones where you have like the LinkedIn groups and you
Oh
could do
yeah, like that's an audio room.
audio.
Yes.
Yeah, I did two of those. I went to two of those that you hosted. And then it was like another one. You did a video saying like, "Hey, I'm doing high ticket coaching sales. Reach out to me if you're interested to start a business." And so I was intrigued by that. And so I reached out to you. I think I got sick that week. And so I
Mhm.
couldn't, we had to reschedule. But I think we synced up in January and then we talked and I told you my backstory and you thought it was really inspiring. I had a lot to offer based on my backstory and based on my experience. And so you helped me realize that potential that I didn't back on, right? Like I had like all of these stories, these experiences, and I didn't know how to like project them and share them, and then make content and grab attract potential clients with that content. And so you help like push that out of me, form it into content online, and then get people attracted to what I was saying and what I was experiencing. And so that was something that I'd never had anybody do for me. Everybody say like, Donovan, you're great. You're a talented developer. You're always volunteering. You're always helping people. And so, but you did something that reshaped the way I've pretty much put myself out there on LinkedIn and how I talk to people. And now people, when I go to conferences, there's this one meetup group go to that I brag about on LinkedIn a lot called Black Tech Saturdays here in
Mhm.
Michigan. I go to those groups now and people would just point me out. It's like, "Oh, hey, I like your LinkedIn videos. I like your LinkedIn content. I like your short videos." And I'm like, "Who?" So, "Oh yeah, I follow you. You don't know me, but hey, I didn't want to connect. I just wanted to follow with you." And so I get people just coming up to me saying like, "I saw you," and I'm like, why aren't you connecting with me?" And so,
Mhm.
it was one of those things where I started reaching out and connecting with them. And but it was interesting. Like it sort of happened just like as I was doing this, like I was just getting flooded with things. And then next thing you know, I started to do like the web development questions where there's a question that LinkedIn post, you reply to it and you'll get labeled as like,
That
a lead in
voice.
that industry. And so I became a lead expert or a lead voice in web development. And so that really blew up. And so this just kind of like, it seemed like once we worked for like a month and a half, like everything changed for me on LinkedIn online. Like everybody's just looking at me and sending me messages and vice versa. And it's just been a great experience. So
Yeah. And you can be absolutely like Donovan. Like you can be absolutely like Donovan because this is what I teach you, because you don't have to be an influencer, okay? But you have to be like another entrepreneur that I love on Instagram. She said she come out with the term thoughtfluencer. And I wanna borrow that term. So like, but I'm giving credit when credit is due. Influencer, right? And but it's not just about like posting, right? It's not, but it's about really creating comprehensive business and comprehensive sales system. It's your content system. It's not just your content pillars, because I do not believe in content pillars. I have a mentor that teaches content pillars, and I love her to like I really truly love her, but I fundamentally disagree with content pillars because it is content seasons. Because you have to seed, you have to prop, you have to see, check with your people where they're at, and you have to sell. Because if you're only seeding, like then you have to reap uh your the outcome of your messaging, and if you never check with your people, maybe somebody is ready before you sell. Because like the thing is, only 2% of people in your audience is ready to buy right now. Only 2%. So you constantly have to prop, you constantly have to, and this is what I teach. And also, like Donovan, I really hope you stick around with me for another 6 months, because I will be adding another like sales training separately, because I'm so passionate about challenger sale model. And it will be another like training on demand, or even like have a dedicated call for sales. Yes, Justin, do you have a question?
Just a small one. I'm wondering if you, because I'm kind of been kind of late to the social media game, and I'm trying to build that networking and things. And I'm noticing where I can do very well as a people person on the internet. It is like a whole different type of interaction. And so I'm wondering if there like any sort of like, does it benefit to like join any sort of like different groups, or like I'm just having troubles, I feel like inserting myself in that space and feel kind of like a small fish in a big pond.
Yes. Well, I think what is important, first of all, it is important to be a part of a community, right? And this community of entrepreneurs, this is where you start, because this is where this is where you connect with other people. Like for example, from my experience, because I'm also in coaching and I always been in coaching, like I invested $20,000 last year after getting laid off, right? Like I invested before, but I only invested like what, like probably close to $5,000 when I had my corporate job. But all other investment happened right after I got laid off, because I was serious about my business. So, but I got introduced to a lot of entrepreneurs that we actually gonna do collaboration on when it's that on Tuesday. We're gonna go live and we're gonna do collaboration on Tuesday. On Friday, I'm doing another collaboration with another entrepreneur. This is what brings business to your business, relationship marketing. And this is also what I am teaching inside of my program. And this is also Dano, and this is how we're also going to expand. We're going to expand on relationship marketing. And you're already doing that, because like literally, like you just have to show up in the room. And like I have never seen another entrepreneur with such a short buying cycle as you are. Like seriously, I wish I could promise you all like that if you work with me, your buying cycle will be just a couple of days. I can't make income claim like that. Okay. I just legally cannot make income claim like that. But this is what relationship marketing is, right? Establishing relationship, going people, collaborating with people, and connecting with people in person. So like I think that would be your first step. And of course, like you can join the like groups online. You can follow people on social media, but nothing will replace in-person connection. And this is why I don't want to run my program as just one-on-one program. This is why I want to put you all together. And by the way, this is like in this is why I want to give you a gift from me. And Donovan, you know that I never do discounts. But this time around, I will give you like $1,000 off until Tuesday. if you want to get discount, you have to enroll until Tuesday. And also, if you enroll, if you enroll before Tuesday, or if you have a consultation with me before Tuesday, you also have 90-minute strategy session with me, and it's one-on-one strategy session. So after Tuesday, the prices go up, and that one, like, I know, like, you join me for like more than affordable price, and you know that like my program went up like 1,000 more on top of that. And then like now, after I had such a tremendous success with you, with another my client who actually sent multiple 5-figure offers, right, on the same day or very close apart, another entrepreneur built business from zero. Like, listen, this is like the price goes up. So, but like if you wanna get $1,000 off for early enrollment, you gotta schedule a call with me now and have a conversation with me now, because I talk to a lot of you and you have high ticket offer. And you know who I'm talking to. What you don't have is a commitment and urgency in your business. And you know, what what really fails a lot of businesses is the lack of urgency. People think that they can figure it out. People think that they can just like buy a bunch of courses online and figure out how to run their high ticket business just from the courses. No, it will not happen. If you want to charge high ticket offer, you have to be high ticket buyer. If you never had experience buying high ticket offer, if you never paid for the program anything from $3,000 to $5,000, at least you can charge $5,000 yourself. Donovan, this is why probably your mental blockage was like, no, I can't charge anything more than $20, because that was your investments at that level. But when you invested $3,000 in a coaching program, right? Then like, wait a minute, like I can charge at least 2,500. I gotta at least get a return on investment. And also, like, it's not about the price live stream, but like your operational capacity. If you're starting your business, that's important. Yes, Donovan.
I just wanted to chime in. I did make my investment back that I invested in Eugene. So I just want to say that and then I got a third client, so I'm gonna be making more than that. So just wanted to just say that and convey that I did make my commitment back from Eugene. So
Monique, she made 5 times return on investment. So
mhm.
Donovan, you got to charge how much she charges. So
I know
I
I got to
don't
catch up.
I
She's
don't
the
I don't I
breadwinner
don't have
right
the
now.
permission to say the price, but but this is like this is the commitment. This is the commitment, because you will never be able to charge $3,000 to $5,000 like for your program. If you and right now, business coaching programs, and like as of right now, majority of them, they're anything from $5,000 to $10,000. You can buy it for $4,000, like three ninety seven, 3,997, right? Like $4,000. And I normally never reveal the price like that. Like one time I did, but like I normally don't do that. But like on Tuesday, like the price goes up, because this is the transformation that people get in this program. And the price will not like the price won't go down. And also, if you want to have a combination of group coaching and one-on-one coaching all together, like you can have that. It is a group coaching program, but once a month you are eligible for one-on-one coaching with me once a month. Because listen, I don't know about you, but like when I went to see my mentor, and we had like what 15 minutes, 30 minutes together, I had so much clarity. And this is what I want for you all. So Donovan, like, if you're staying in the program, yes, it's a group coaching program, but also like if you have questions, if you want to just like talk about strategy, talk about the direction, like talk about, like how to balance things, because it's not just about like money. And we also do a lot of mindset coaching. Yes, Donovan.
I just want to inject. Sorry, I'm just giving you praises because what you do is really really awesome. But also, Eugene also, I every time I reach out to him, he's fast to respond. So it's not like we get on a call and there's nothing. It's just like, okay, that's it. And then I have to wait the next week to get in contact with Eugene. He has a Slack community. He has his DMs are always open and he's prompt to respond. So any questions that I have or any uncertainties that I have, he's always there and he always encourage people to reach out to him if you're a client. So it's not like just this one-off thing where you just have access to them to maybe like an hour a day or whatever. So I just want to communicate that as well.
Well, I personally don't have the access for like to my coach that I can coach my coach 101. Like I love her, but like, like there are boundaries, right? And like as of right now, this is a very intimate group. And like, any misunderstanding, any uncertainty, any questions, I like just like today, like there was an urgent question and like my response was almost immediate and we immediately hash it out. And I like, and also not only that, like Donovan and my other clients, they know I will creep around your pages and I will look at your content and I will provide you feedback. Like if you're going left, I will say, hey, like you kind of going left there. So you might want to think about your content. Or like if you know your content seasons and you are not implementing them, I will say, hey, listen, like what is stopping you from like doing the work? Like, like you have the knowledge, like you came here for transformation, not for information. So what other information do you need? Do it messy, do it scared, do it as like do it as you can. Do it as you can. And like I appreciate you, Donovan, for providing such a great feedback. Because like this is what I value. And also I'm creating a coaching program and a community that like I want to be a part of, because it's not just like me making money off this community. I want to create community when people can celebrate each other, where like it is an intimate exclusive community, like to small group entrepreneurs. Because I'm like, I don't know about you, but I'm like I was part of large coaching programs where there are hundreds of people on the call. Like this is not for me. Like, and also this is not just like rah coaching, right? Like when it's just like highly elevated emotions like rah and stuff like that, and we haven't learning anything. Like no, we're diving into strategy. Like if you need help with tech, for example, oh, I don't know how to set up landing page. I don't know how to set up email campaign. And by the way, Donovan, we actually did we started email marketing with you, and like I showed you step by step how to do that. Like or like whatever technical questions you have, because I don't know if you noticed, but like I'm a software engineer, and like we have other software engineers like I have software engineers in my community as well. Donovan is a software engineer as well. So if you need technical support, because I know a lot of entrepreneurs like, I like that, but like I'm not technical. Like what you have technical people right here, right now. Like I can help you with a live stream. Donovan can help you with front end development if you want to like have a custom website. You have people in your community that can help you. So like, and this is what I'm creating. This is like what I'm truly creating. Well, thank you, Donovan, for being here. Like, amazing conversation. Thank you, Justin, for your questions. Before we close out, like, any questions in the audience, like on LinkedIn, on the Instagram, any questions? Any questions? I know LinkedIn was a little bit weird for me. Like I don't see how many people watching, for example. And I know if anybody is watching, but like any questions before we go? Any questions? So like the way you can enroll for my program. So and it like it you can DM me, you can send me a DM, and I also gonna drop a Calendly link to schedule a consultation with me in the comments. So we have a consultation, we have a conversation, and if it is the right step forward for you, you're going to move forward. It's not a sales call. Like, I'm not gonna push you. I'm not gonna convince you because listen, like, I don't know, like I've been running business for long enough to understand that I don't want to convince anybody to work with me. Like, I'm offering really amazing offer. Like I don't like I'm not gonna convince you to work with me. What is important for me, however, is to understand if I can serve you. If I can serve you, I will enroll you. If I cannot serve you, if after our conversation I understand that like no, I don't think it's going to work out, I will let you know. Because also like one of my strategies in my business is extreme honesty with my audience and with people. And I'm always honest with you. I will never enroll you if I do not believe that it's going to work out for you. And I had instances when people reach out to me and I said, like, you know what? I don't I don't think it's gonna work. So this is what, and also because it is a small community, like I have to be very discerned who I'm letting in, because like when it's a small community like that, like one person can ruin the whole entire vibe. So this is why I have consultations. This is why I have consultations. So um the way you can schedule a consultation with me, you can send a direct message to me and ask about consultations, book a call with me. And also, like, I will drop a calendar link for this event on LinkedIn and on where is that? On YouTube as well. So but like if you don't want to wait for the link, please send me a DM and schedule a call with me, schedule a consultation with me. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for such a amazing live stream. We had a Zoom party. And I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna talk about how to run your business during economic downturn. Like Donovan, if you can join us tomorrow, like I would like to have you because you are an example of building your business during economic downturn. Like
What time, Eugene?
the same time.
Okay. Okay.
Like the same
So
time.
yeah, yeah. Okay. It's like 5:30 Eastern my time, basically.
Yeah,
Okay.
5:30
Okay.
Eastern
Yeah,
your
I
time.
should be able to make it.
Yeah, like because I really want to also have a conversation with you how you like, because it's one thing when I tell my story, like, oh, I built a business during like, I don't know, like during recession, but how did you build your
Hmm.
business during recession?
Sure.
And this is
Yeah.
one of the reasons why you decided to build your business in the first place, because like I gotta get something them 9 to 5, because
Hmm.
like we can't be dependent on 9 to 5.
Hmm.
So
Agreed.
then that like because traditional employment is going away. Listen, we're just gonna go for another hour. So let me just like, and I have another coaching session group in 30 minutes. So let me wrap up. All right, thank you everybody. I will see you tomorrow. And as always, my DMs are open. Book a call with me. It's really one-time opportunity. Like you like honestly, you won't see that opportunity as often. Not many coaches have those communities. And if they do, it's like those communities, when there's a private community, it's probably $15,000. Let's be honest. It's not $4,000. It's not $5,000. It's $15,000. So like you really get a lot, like you really get a lot for the money, for the investment that you're putting for the program. All right. Thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow, and have an amazing